can't... Good work out there, envoy. Only just arrived and you're already the talk of the town. Well, the ambassador ordered me to give you free access to the city. No idea why he's calling the shots all of a sudden, but...
That sounds ominous.
Anyway, you can go on ahead. The ambassador's expecting you. Well, she comes and goes. You never know where she'll turn up, and it's never for a good reason. Kind of like a nightmare. Once you're in the city, you'll find the Aedirn embassy due north of the gatehouse. Take care, envoy.
What? No parting words from me? After all the time we spent together?
Shove off, Muttonhead. How's that for a parting word?
With talk like that, it's no wonder the Aedirns think we need a little civilizing. At least I'm in good company now, right?
Envoy!
You should not be here. You should be free, whole, the blood feeding your veins. Why are you here? A space within emptiness, where the gods live and the dead wait. A cage, a prison. We feel the souls of multitudes, a current beneath the skin of this place. We could dip our hand in once, feel them near us. But now, we are trapped like wasps in amber. But you should be alive. Our beloved, they stole the bloom from your branch. An arrow broke the skin. It carried poison to your veins. A festering blot of corruption spread through the root and sap. It stilled your heart. It silenced the song in your mind. As many as the beetles and worms in the soil. But we do not want that. We could send you back. Just this once. You think of us, with your own escape so near. We are moved and decided. We will use our waning strength to free you. Then you must find us. Free us from our prison. Breathe deep. All birth is agony.
You're awake? Thank the gods. For a second there, I thought I had a problem on my hands. You're alive, somehow. That's what counts.
Glad to see you with us. I was sure you were already on your next trip around the wheel, but I brought you here just in case. If anyone can work a miracle, it's Liviana, though whatever restored you is beyond even her skill. That's what everyone in Paradise is asking. The streets have been less murderous since your ambassador and his guards took up residence. But your assassination is bound to upset that uneasy peace.
There's something I still don't understand. Envoy, you died. A resistance to poison isn't a resistance to the beyond.
What does this mean for him? Should he expect anything else strange? Other than coming back from the dead, I mean.
That depends on a few things. Visions and hallucinations? Likely. Manifestations of past lives? Uncommon, but possible.
Ah, look at us, rambling on like you're still a bloodied corpse.
This is far beyond my expertise. You should visit Runid, our local watcher. She would know what to make of your strange, stubborn soul. One who sees into the spirit realm, speaks to the dead, and knows the past through their eyes. A watcher examines the soul down to its very core. I can't think of anyone more qualified for the job. Runid's shop is in the hills to the northeast. A bit of a walk. Just head out of the gate to the east of town and follow the path that curves to the north. It should be perched up in the hills. Oh, but avoid the Watcher in Hightown. She's a known charlatan. I'll send word to the ambassador that you survived, but he'll no doubt want to talk to you. Head up the stairs outside my clinic and take a left onto the main road. That'll get you to the embassy. Apologies. Paradise is a bit of a maze, especially to newcomers.
Don't worry. I know my way around. Which is why I should go with you. Your assassination is bound to have stirred things up. Your troops are going to be on edge until your killer's found, and some of us still have to live here. Don't mention it. Besides, I don't want this to blow up any more than you do. The sooner we solve your murder, the better for everyone. And we should talk back again. I'm hoping you can help me understand what just happened to you.
Envoy, what can I do for you?
Hey, I had a dream about you.
The Dream Scourge has driven people to the city. Means more bandits on the road.
Godlike. So, you're that godlike. You're the one who saves the ambassador. I'm just trying to help some friends of mine. They're Aedirans. Is there any chance you... Galarde. Loffled and Gladwine came here about 8 years ago, long before the recent rush of Aedirans. They admitted to having a checkered past back home, but they started a new life in Paradis. Back then, you'd struggle to find an Aediran in the city. Now they're everywhere. Well, let's stick to the matter at hand. Anyway, with all these Aedirans coming in, Loffled and Gladwine started spotting old faces. And if they were spotting old faces, it was only a matter of time before those faces started spotting them back. They're lying low in the shantytown for now, but they mean to leave for Thirdborn.
Aedirans in the shantytown. I doubt they're getting a warm welcome.
They're afraid to go out in public, and... but you can. It's a little too dangerous for us ordinary. For the hero who braved...
Ending with flattery is a nice touch.
Oh, there is one more thing. There's a Rawatayan in the Pearl District, Mako, who... I don't know. That's the problem. Mako and I had a falling out a while back. Thank you on...
Yeah.
Oh, you are a special one, you are. I thought all the godlikes were taken back, wherever they came from. Don't mean a thing by it. I'm glad to see not all the gods have abandoned us. No, of course I'm not drunk. I am an alchemist. You should know, this place is heading quickly into a swamp of madness. Even the plants and the animals feel it. I am indeed. Though, should I be honored or terrified that my name has found its way to you? Maybe both? Now, linear thinking may not be my forte at this moment, but I get the impression you wanted to speak to me. Did we already speak today? I'm sure I would remember you. Why would you give it to them, eh? I can't figure out why you're giving it to me. I certainly wouldn't have wanted to get them killed. I just worry more lives will be lost without my work. Well, if I can't cure this affliction, at least I'll always have my questionable fumes to keep me company. I am not mad to give the arrow to someone else. I suppose I could go back to my fermentation experiments.
right up. I can tell you need more fire in your life. Please buy something. I'm trying to prove a point. My sister, the blacksmith, she doesn't think this will work out. Why keep a dagger under your pillow when you can use a ward stone instead? See? You understand? It's not cheating. It's being prepared. Of course not. I wouldn't sell you something I thought would kill you. That's not good for business. I did that once. I had to hire a watcher to get the phantom out. I suppose I shouldn't brag about that to a potential customer.
The hunters set that up.
Ain't many going to take. Oh, you're a brave soul, Envoy. A pleasure, Envoy. If it suits your fancy, check the board for work. Hey, someone had to take the job. I guess I consider it my first. Apologies, friend. But that's none of your concern. Show it here. Guess you were just the one storm she couldn't survive. Good. Too many good men and women died because of that bastard. May he face Magran's fires in his next life. Be safe out there, you hear?
I always thought they should move to High Market. Then they'd make enough to eat.
You there? Are you just going to stand there and gawk at that body all day?
He's dead. It's not like I can do anything for him, can I?
You can see that the poor bastard is properly processed. What is this? Chunk.
If the militia had any formal instruction, they'd get it here.
Nice when the city was still locked.
Excuse me?
You're a damn good shot, you know that? think
Oh,
about
I'm
it.
well aware.
Nobody coming
Thank
in and
you.
out. No
It's very
smugglers
sweet.
to look out for.
Where'd you learn
No
to
more
shoot?
heroes coming into the
You
city.
really want to know the answer?
You
to
actually
that
kind of
question?
have a fair point
You know
there.
what? Maybe it's better that I don't.
Yeah.
Wasn't there supposed to be a cartographer around here? Reminds me of the Rawatine Navy's punishment for desertion. Is this what it's like to travel with an envoy? I think you're used to this.
Murderers!
How awful.
Welcome to our shrine, envoy.
Oh, bless my soul, the Aedirn envoy. Isn't this a surprise? Not only to see you alive, but to have you grace my little work. Chandlers don't get many high-ranking clients. Priest? Well, there was this Aothasian priest on his way to Emerald Stair. He was rather fond of my work. And the Temple of Andra can't seem to get enough of them. Probably a good idea. No one cheats death without owing someone a favor. Elaway, the attendant, is a sweet girl, though don't keep the Lady of Lament waiting now. Unlike Aethys. A lot of them came here after the purgings in the Deerwood, looking for sanctuary in all the wrong places. Even on these shores, Aethys isn't the most. I used to have an apprentice. When the Aedirans came to our shore, he moved. But I hold no grudge. He had his reasons to go, just as I have my reason. You know, you're much more even-tempered than some of us understand you good folk are here to...
Imagine how boring this place would be if we all agreed.
The living lands could use a little discipline, that's what I say. And who... With the gods on my side, I won't need to. If you need to keep warm at night, help yourself to some Mograns. No charge, of course. The Aediran envoy... Beeswax is dangerous to find in these parts, but you won't find better in all of it.
Hey, you get around me.
Curse the thief at see to it that he is punished on the wheel. I beg of you. May he be a beetle in his next life.
This job is...
High Market. A haven of opulence in an otherwise nice city. We should stop by Sansa's sometime. There's nothing like it, that's for sure.
Welcome, welcome. You're back. I warned Kirmund about those Zaribs. Please, keep searching.
I hope whoever stuck with that covered their nose and mouth. Did the two heads take turns, or was this guy twice as hungry? Wouldn't want to mix your communal meals bowl with your ashes of the dead bowl.
I don't think my assistants are hiding in there.
Looking for something?
You won't find any treasures that way.
If you have to ask, you can't afford it.
Scavenger England allowed these interlopers onto our streets. And where did it get him? Slain! Murdered! You! The citizens of Paradise. You can enforce your laws on the mainland. You may lie to me, but you cannot lie to all of... Hear me! The Aedirans only see us as soil to feed their dying homeland. Why should we nourish them? We have our own homes, our own lives to live.
The Clavager deserve better!
The Aedirans never should have come here!
Walk in, give her the letter, and go. You can do this.
You died. But you're here. Gods, you've got... Right, none of the clerks believe my story.
Envoy, hello?
T.
I'm surprised they let you.
I'm surprised you're...
I didn't mean anything by it.
Hey, somebody has to have the envoys back, because...
No one expected the end...
Exactly. Amateurs. Well...
Kai?
Come on. Teach caused a ruckus last time he was slumming it at the Ballarrock. You lived.
That water's filthy. I had to run.
Gods, Teach. Yeah, but now you'll never think of Teach the same way again, will you? And now he'll never think of you.
Let's not make more of it than it... The fellow cheated me. I couldn't let that slide.
It was over a dice game. Teach here has a gambling.
Great. Let's air all my trouble.
The bartender sleeping with your girlfriend.
You're lying.
You sure about that?
We'll talk about this later.
I'm not breaking up with her for you. Just so we're clear.
That's more than enough. Thank you. Was there anything I could help you with, Envoy? The 7-foot-tall Almawa with biceps, the...
Flatterer. You know I'm...
Naturally. How can I help? Inquisitor Ludwine is the commander of the Steel Garrote in Paradise. Were you to ask her, she'd say she keeps the peace. But she doesn't keep it so much as prosecute it, as ruthlessly as the ambassador will let her. She's also a veteran of the Steel Garrote's campaign in the Deathfire, where she died.
She's a Death Guard. Well, that explains a lot.
I don't know what happened to her there, but I suppose Wodaka wasn't done with her yet. Has she ever mentioned you? Except, no. Wait. The morning after the ambassador received word you'd been dispatched, I heard the Inquisitor tell her captain that an old friend would visit soon. That couldn't have been you, could it?
The envoy here has depths you would not believe.
We are living in the strangest of all possible times. Think upon your promises and die. That's the litany of the Steel Garrote, usually said right before they kill you. They're an order of paladins born and bred in Adir, though clearly they've found plenty of work beyond our borders. Their remit is simple but comprehensive. They punish all who break their oaths. In practice, that has historically meant contracts. One lord or merchant will hire the Steel Garrote to bring a duplicitous rival to justice.
Fun bunch. What are they doing in Paradise?
Since the events in the Deathfire, their operations have expanded. The Steel Garrote has always been associated with Wodaka. Now they are explicitly her order. And they go wherever Wodaka's priests, or Wodaka herself, believes there is a need for them to go. The Living Lands are a dangerous, lawless frontier in sore need of order. Thus, they are here. Or so the Steel Garrote say. Do you think so? I've always found her inflexibility comforting. Wodaka's edicts are clear. If you obey her laws, pursue justice, punish the guilty, and give fealty to the Emperor, then you have pleased her, and I aim to please. But Wodaka does not trust. She demands that you declare yourself for her again and again. Her every request is a test, and her every test is an opportunity to disappoint her. I appreciate a god who makes you work for their grace. I don't want anything given to me for free. I'm an open book. What would you like to know? If you're looking for a particular year, the first thing you should know about Paradise is that this isn't the kind of place where the locals keep records. And though it might be considered a distant backwater by the rest of the world, this city is the height of civilization by the standards of the Living Lands. As for who calls this place home, I suspect you could find a criminal, confidence man, or prophet from every civilization in the world here.
Hey, come on. You're gonna give the envoy the wrong idea. We've got draft dodgers, courtesans, and revolutionaries too. You know, all the fun people.
In any event, as far as I can tell, Paradise has been this way since its inception. Thus the eclectic display of architectural styles. If nothing else, this city is a reflection of the countless people who have passed through it on their way to the interior. Depends on who you ask. Ambassador Heelgard will tell you that our remit here is to establish a secure and orderly environment from which to engage in trade. Inquisitor Liudwin will tell you we're here to break the frontier.
So, which is it?
Why not both? That's where you come in. Whether you find your desires aligning with the ambassadors or the inquisitors, neither can succeed until the Dream Scourge is ended. We are only beginning to see its effects here in Dawnshore, but the closer to the center of the island you go, the worse it gets. That bear you and the ambassador encountered in the Strangle Route isn't even the worst of it. And the tide of this soul plague is rising higher every day. Look, for all that I complain about this backwater, there are good people here. Same as anywhere else. People who want to be able to walk to the market in the morning for their bread and eggs and know they won't be mugged. People who like it when the mail comes on time, and their skates are made from real copper, and their neighborhood peeping Tom ends up in the stocks. Those people, good and honest people, who pay their debts and honor their contracts and remember to thank the gods, they like us a lot. The Resistance, as such, are largely a group of misfits and criminals intent on undermining the rule of law. They take out loans with small Aedirn banking houses and do not pay them, then assault the bankers who attempt to collect. They agree to contracts with families in Aedir seeking homes, and when their ships arrive, promptly abandon them. When we levy a small tax to fund the repair of city roads, they set our counting house on fire. And when our fishermen return to port, they board their ships and sink them.
That's certainly one way to characterize them. It's not exactly wrong, but it's not exactly right either.
For decades, people like them ruled this city through fear. We imposed order, and now they oppose us. You, unfortunately, were caught in the crossfire. Of course. Inquisitor, but she does. Should you ever need me, I will be safe.
Envoy, is it really you? I can't believe you're alive. When they dragged you to Libya, how do you feel?
Not even death can slow you down, I see. But we'll return to the topic of your untimely demise shortly. Our first order of business is your purpose here in the Living Lands. You said you had a missive for me from the Emperor? Very good. I'm eager to see what our Emperor intends. Now, His Majesty names you a loyal servant of the Aedirn Empire, and an extension of the throne's authority. Thank goodness, at least someone understands the gravity of our situation. With that, I have better news for him. You've seen how wild the Living Lands has become, both in nature and in politics. Sometimes I think the island has a mind of its own. No sooner had you arrived than you found yourself at the center of our troubles. Well, not to mention your abrupt and untimely death. This embassy has no shortage of political foes, but the Dream Scourge is what keeps me up at night. You've seen firsthand what it can do in nature. We can't let it reach the cities. Thank you, Envoy. The island is in capable hands. Inquisitor Ludwig thinks the plague is a distraction. She's more concerned about these local rebels fighting against the Empire. Your instincts do you credit. They were paradisans once, law-abiding laborers. Now, they're fugitives and oath-breakers hiding amongst the populace. They've sabotaged our work, killed our soldiers, and the final straw, attacked you out in the open. I look forward to hearing about it in your report. I won't lie to you, Envoy. Our position is tenuous. If we can't even defend ourselves, how are we to defend the Living Lands? but defend it we must. Inquisitor Ludwig demands that someone hang for the attempt. These Paradisian rebels must face justice. Ludwig goes where she likes, haunting the... Let's make sure to give her some...
Not many get a chance to solve their own murder. I know someone who could help. A dwarven tracker named Mari. He's staying at the Grinning Ballarrock, not far from Liviana's infirmary. We just take the main rough part of town, even by the standards of Paradis. No, but this is the Paradisians' home. They're very good, and Marius is good at finding things out. Marius is from the Tusks, about the harshest and remotest place.
Trickery, lies. The gods did not build this place.
Let's just say no one survives out there without picking up a few skills. Especially if they're from the street.
I suggest you recruit as many allies as you can. But before we can send you off to parts unknown, we need... After all, you survived a brush with death. The health of your body... An unusual course of... Remember, the assassin is out there. I admire your confidence. We'll talk more of the dream...
How about we start with Marius at the Grinning Ballarrock?
Still can't believe you're alive.
Hey, it's the envoy!
Envoy?
I swear, I owe you...
I own the world.
Yeah, you only...
Hey, where's Yeda?
No. Oh, God. Does he...
They didn't make it up.
But you saved Cadman.
What happened?
What?
They probably went quickly.
I can't...
Hey, we always knew that was a risk.
Better to go out at the bottom of... than dying in bed like... Did you avenge...
At least they got justice.
And I got my brother.
Don't be a baby.
What I mean to say...
Oh, it belonged to our grandfather. He'd always wanted to join the Corps, but life got in the way. When we were recruiting, he gave...
Well, I'm sure you've got...
I don't know if yet.
If you're ever in high crap...
Yeah.
I wish things had turned out better for the rest of them. To their crew, but I'm glad they made it. One of them may even get a happy ending. Wouldn't want their diplomats going hungry or sober.
Yeah.
Guess Aedirn discipline doesn't apply to pest control.
Hey! Is that all you got?
Another glorious battle. I don't think the new owners like company.
Take your best shot. One for you!
Yeah.
I wouldn't go up there, stranger. That's sparrow territory.
Aedirans ain't welcome around the Pearl District. Mind yourself.
Smile and be yourself. Or you break it, you buy it. Wonder who he could. Those are the papers the Aedirn refugees are waiting for.
Best one.
So, the puny you and your countrymen not being welcome here doesn't mean you aren't tolerated. I would be lying if I said I wasn't just one little... Easier said than... Now be gone. We are done speaking, Adir. Go taint someone else's air.
What? How'd you get through me? Watch your back, watch your back, watch your back. Or don't.
Keep your guard up. You don't look like the type to negotiate. Unseen, unheard.
Get him! To your left! Gotta find you better off. Fuck up, man. Coming from the right. Back in time.
Since the Dream Scourge has driven people out of the interior.
This one's mine. Come and get me! Nice shot! That's one for us.
Right behind you.
Stop right there! Get him!
Listen. I'll say, by the time I got you to Liviana's, I don't think you had a pulse. You certainly weren't breathing. You must have spent 20 minutes as a corpse on one of her cots before you just came back. What did you see while you were gone? What do you remember? Watchers say souls can linger between this world and the beyond for a time. I've seen Runid talk to them a few times, almost in a trance. What happened next? The beyond. That's the realm of the god. Well, that sounds kinda nice. What did you see there? Wait. Well, that's good. So, someone is reaching out to you from... Do you trust them? I guess that's some comfort. Well, even in the land of the strange, you... Me neither. So, this whole time you were in... Do you think there's a way to bring people back from the dead? Yeah. Still. You must be tired. Hopefully that... For now, let's... Rebellion's more like people on the island and the Stilgar Road. If they're here under your banner, people will see their actions. Maybe so. But she's also confirming fears that Aedir's mission... I don't know that these rebels are all that, but where there's foe... Should I break out the booze? I'll tell you what I can. And I've got answers. Get some rest, envoy.
The wood echoes, strangled suffering. We knew this creature. The Adra hums beneath the moon. The bear, the rot in the heart. Did its beauty sing to you? Wilt then grow again. What gleams cannot be a monster? We wish you had not killed it. Cull the sickness, clear the rot. Kill one to save the other. Still. Violets and the stars. We wish for both. Must all we love turn to ash? Can we not save it? Mercy like a knife. It sleep now.
If there are more of those dream-scourged bears, we'll need more than a few guards to hold them off. Another godless ruler. Your countrymen turned that one into a shrine to Boudica. If anyone can get looting a temple, it's a godlike.
Yeah.
You take lead. Another win, but who's counting? If she discovers any embarrassing secrets, I'll keep them to myself. Promise.
No, that wasn't me. It was. What? Be careful, godlike. Runid has... No. Well, she told me I was a wicked person in my last life. I suppose. But that doesn't change what happened. Look, I just want to go back home. To the farm. I keep telling myself that... You mean that? Well, thank you, godlike. Oh. Why, it's tradition. Runid doesn't what you do is your decision, but...
Step closer, godlike. If it is a watcher you seek, then a watcher you have found.
She's accurate so far.
Why have you come to me, godlike? Let's have a look at you then. You who came to these shores on a royal errand. You who have died and returned. To open the door to your soul, we must first open a door to your mind. Now repeat after me. I stand on the shore between here and beyond. Very good. Spoken with conviction. I dip my toe into bottomless depths. The lake is a mirror. The mirror is a door. And the door stands open.
A door? A garden gate?
Impossible. Someone is here with us? How? Who are you? What are you? Show me what you are.
A hand knocks on our bark. Do we answer? How can they see?
What is this I hear? Old and forgotten. Echoes of echoes. An uninvited passenger? Curious. Something clings to your soul, felt but unseen.
Voices, echoes in the placid lake. Shelter the seed from winter. Who reaches for our bars? Who speaks?
Enough! I have seen into your soul, and hereby close that which was open. The door is shut, the reading finished. Well, that was truly unexpected. I am pleased to report I made contact with your soul, and then with something I cannot name. First, the good news. Not only is your soul healthy, it is strong, powerful. Strange for one who so recently died. Death leaves a scar, but you are unmarked. Instead of passing through the beyond, your soul was nurtured, protected, caged.
Soft. The shell cushions the egg.
You only live because someone would not permit you to die. But I wonder, who? Of that, I am unsure. You might find that you suddenly have new abilities that manifest in battle, for instance. Or you may feel a spiritual connection to ancient places, like memories not your own. But that does not explain who pulled you from the grasp of death. Who would do such a thing? Perhaps. But when they offer a second chance at life, it has been years since I met a godlike. A godlike soul sings together with the god that your soul. It has no chime in its plate. One cannot remove something so deeply entwined with their nature. Not entirely.
Deny the heart. Air is not air.
I told you the good news. Now comes the bad, or the unusual. When you came into this life, a thorn pierced the fabric of your soul, and your soul grew around it, trapping and embracing the invader. A godlike's chime is a gift, a blessing. But a godlike's thorn? That may be a curse. I cannot say. The gods must answer for their actions. We know that a god touched you at birth, but which one and why? They always sign their work, and none of them lay claim to you. Disturbing. Terrible. There are so few godlike remaining, and you are a stranger even among your own kind. Better luck in your next life. I wish I could tell you that everything will work out in your favor, but the wheel turns by a merciless hand. One word of advice. When you find a pillar of Adra, commune with it. Adra has a strong link to the beyond. Adra holds the path between this life and the next, a conduit for souls all around Eora. Through Adra, a soul may find its way back to the wheel to be born again. But the Adra here
in the living lands is different, insular. It connects only to itself. Twisting vines, essence warping into essence. A lost soul, perhaps, wandering and in search of some connection from afar. When you find Adra, commune with it. Take heed of its lesson. Adra may pave your road to the truth, or it may lead to a dead end. But the journey will teach you. That I promise. Before we close, as you understand the word, yes.
That guiding hand, whatever it is,
Your soul is healthy. Kai, your soul is heavy, burdened, yet some...
Hey, we don't need to make...
For us both. Safe travel, Scotland. I will pray that your next turning of the wheel...
This kind of thing makes my skin prickle. Let's get out of here.
Well met. Feel free to partake of Wodeker's favour.
Bet that was part of something once.
Welcome. Please stay a while. Come to pay your respects at the... Only that the Living Lands has no idea how to honor Wodeker with proper...
At ease, soldier.
One cannot take the sacred for granted. Totems like these are... Can you imagine holding some... Not much, I'm afraid. All I can tell you is that it's very old. Really? I'll have to look for him then. Painstakingly. I've asked for more. The burned queen... The others betrayed her. They cast the queen... Fuck 'em up. I have more patience. Apologies. Of course. I consider myself a self-taught scholar of all the gods, though I am partial to one. Eothis rules over light and hope and redemption and all such things. He allegedly They also say that long ago, a farmer by the name of Widewind claimed to be a frivolous. He calls himself a god of crafting. But Arbidon is just I don't understand how he could... Eothis rules... They also state... Ah, you'd think so. Berith is the one... But Rimagond rules over the active... Very different aspects. Margarin is a traitor. Instead of bowing her head, Margarin burned Wodica. Yet her followers claim she's not a god of battle lust. That she... If she were either of such things... Yes, a god of resentment, and secret hatreds, and violent rebellions. Sometimes, his followers mutilate themselves so he can possess... I'm not surprised. Wal is the god of secrets and revelations. Their worshippers have probably rambled incoherently at you about one thing or another at some point. It's tiresome. Of course.
Yeah.
Hope you don't mind spiders. Oh no, don't! Nothing like a win with a good team.
Who's ready for more?
Dawnshore is most people's first view of the living lands, and last brush with civilization.
signs of a struggle. Damn this city. Envoy?
You, what are you doing? This is a crime scene. That's evidence.
That...
Ah.
Damn this city. Envoy?
Welcome back. Show it here. I don't envy you having gone into that horrid place. It's a shame it had to be like this. Be safe out there, you hear?
You there. You look like you know your way. I heard what happened. Probably because I made them. Or... if it didn't keep them alive, they ever heard the saying, a bad hunt... You mean enchanted? No. Talk to my sister if you're interested in that kind of thing. She's over there. I don't know where she gets it. I'd swear she was adopted if we didn't look. 3 generations of hammering. And then she...
Hope you know what you're doing.
There's just something about you, isn't there?
So, you're the one they all crow about, eh? Best hunter and guide in all of Dawnshore?
Just Dawnshore? Must be slipping.
You just look like a drunken dwarf to me. Seen 1,000 of you roaming back home in Adir. Ha! The mighty Marius, deep in his cups, ready to take on the deadliest prey, providing they're asleep at the time.
Right. Take another sip of my cool. Rude not to finish a drink someone bought for you.
No wonder you're hiding behind a mug. You're too worried about being polite to survive out there.
The dwarf there is Marius. Best tracker I know.
I heard you're from Solace Keep. How great a survivor could you be, hiding behind stone walls all your life?
You don't know anything about me, you Aedirn Nimdut. So maybe go back and take another blessed day sip.
But here you are. Tell me, how does one get kicked out of a place that never lets anyone leave?
Dukte Drago Sakasapt Jitule. You want to talk so much, I'll cut you a second mouth across your throat.
Marius can handle himself. Of course, if you're bored, we could always start something anyway. I think this is about to get interesting.
I knew you were blessed in Nimdut the moment I saw you coming. Thought maybe I'd teach you a lesson. So I paid the bartender a few gold to drop a tiny bit of Widow's Kiss into a cup and serve your drink in it. Cramps should be starting in a few minutes, so, if you want to fight, we should go ahead and get started.
He's crafty, but he's no maniac. Just watch.
Oh, I can feel it. Gods, you.
Oh, that is quick. You better get to a healer before the poison spreads to your brain.
You wait, Marius. I'll be back. Hopefully.
Well, that was something.
Marius, this is the infamous Aedirn envoy. Envoy? Marius.
Well, any friend of Kai's is definitely a person. Wasn't a bluff. That was a test. Any hunter worth their salt knows Widow's Kiss has no effect if it's ingested. And he actually believed I could pay the bartender to poison someone's drink. Gods, the taverns in Aedirn. Right, that's the goal. If I'm not mistaken, you're looking for someone to help. I need to see the scene of the crime, over by the town gates. I promise there's something left there we can use to track them. Then they wouldn't need much of a reason to go after an Aedirn official. Plenty of stale water there. Still, it's dangerous to make assumptions based on stereotypes. We need more of a trail to go on. We'll figure this out, Amakul. Don't you worry.
See him?
I had it under control.
It's... now. As opposed to what? Some of my crewmates smoked it when I figured if any of them ever washed up here. If you want information, huh? Some Svef user told me he had a vision out by the eastern ruins. I hear there's trouble out in Thirdborn. It's getting more expensive to bring produce in from There's a rumor about a valuable Pargrun. The locals are worried about the steel garage.
you, Marius!
Don't get many Aedirans in here.
You saved my life. He would have killed me, and all for a few coins.
Careful down here. You don't want to step in, well, anything.
Any injuries I should know about? No? Wonderful. And how did it go? That's unusual. Anything else? A natural reflex of having your soul tickled by a professional. I'll deliver my findings to the Aedirran embassy, and you can take it. Your brush with the Beyond has clearly done some harm. Just doing my job. If it come by any time you need to...
Glad to hear your soul's in one piece. Let's try and keep it that way, all right?
Well, if she thinks you're completely healthy. She clearly didn't check above the neck.
Don't mind me. I think we're done here.
Right here. This is where the envoy fell.
If it were me, I'd take the shot from up there above the embassy. Let's see if we can get up there.
Someone went to a lot of trouble to make sure that wouldn't be found.
I hope those youngsters didn't get themselves killed.
Sometimes we get more contraband coming through here than honest goods.
Envoy, got a
situation over here?
I'll keep trying. But there's not much to be done for Fort Northwood.
Here, by the graffiti. You can reach the roofs from there. With any luck, the assassin will be as bad at hiding their tracks as they were at making sure you stay dead. Yeah. Smells familiar, but I can't place it. Whatever it is, it's not used for game hunting or keeping beasts out of your garden. The apothecary might know more. That's where I'd look.
Seems like a good place to start.
Go back to the market and up the stairs to the east. You'll see a large building with a big window on top.
The Mermaid's Den. Nice place. We should say hello to Juliana while we're there.
The apothecary is in the back alley. Any luck? We could track down who made this poison. Find your killers.
You don't have to say anything. The letter will do the talking for you. Sort of. Maybe you can help. I was seeing this girl, Nasha, down at the bathhouse. I'm sure it was just business. I haven't been in a while, though. I know. I wrote her a letter, but I understand. deep breaths, Belia. You've got to face this one yourself. I hope she won't be sad. Though maybe what she doesn't know won't hurt her.
Get your face out of my face.
Let us in, sweetheart.
I told you, we're closed.
Not for us, you're not.
This man gotta do is get his needs met around. This is all I have.
All you have is not
There.
enough. Huh. Aren't you the outlander who died in the streets? How are you... Gah. It doesn't matter.
You've got to help. He's gonna hurt me again.
Everyone take a deep breath. Right?
You seem to like beating up on little guys.
Listen to me, dead man. What happens here just...
He's been shaking me down for half my earnings, but...
Take it easy.
Unless you want another arrow in your guts, turn around and leave us to our business. Ha! It don't scare me, godlike. This is getting tiresome. I wasn't really gonna hurt the apothecary, but I'm really...
Why did you have to bring size into this?
He's only saying that because these fools wouldn't stand a chance against you. Listen, I get it. So?
A scrawny human and a treat...
Hey, boss, maybe we shouldn't.
I knew you'd gone soft. Well settled.
Take him down. Show me what you got.
There you are, swine. This time, you're gonna stay there.
They're dead. It's over.
We make a good squad.
Envoy, thank you for dealing with those miscreants. There's a plague on these streets, and they are a symptom.
A gang of bullies shaking down honest folk seems more like the cause to me.
It's no more dangerous here than anywhere else.
You even killed Thala, the biggest, baddest of them all. The Sparrowhawks are gonna come after you. They don't. That's the problem. You don't have to come to my defense. No one sticks it. Poison? Let me take a look. Wait, I recognize that from my wares. It's oil distilled from Santa Torre, a berry native to...
Relax. We're not here for you. You couldn't have known how it would be used, right?
You better start naming names, Amakul, before my friend...
Please, I can't be seen talking to you. If word got around that I was ratting my clients out... I hate carrying a debt. The truth is, I never saw the customer's face. But I can tell you that Santa Torre is used in religious rituals. Prophets and seers will do anything to leave their body.
If you want mystic types, you want to go visit the Temple of Andra. Probably the only reason you...
On the other hand, Claviger Amond was cozy with plenty of mystics and oddballs. We could...
Go past the Hightown Gate to the north, then follow the road eastward until you reach... Look, most Paradisans, we've been here for generations and we knew how to handle our own. Some of us have been more wronged by Aedir than others. They're a minority of Paradisans, but they're willing to kill to strike back at Aedir.
You got a deer in order in our chaos.
I hope that I've been able to assist you in some small way.
So we're going to the temple to find a mystic to ask...
My potion.
Won't hold up. Okay. Hey! Over here! Don't die! Where's my mark? Give me a second. Let's see what you got. On your right. Next one's mine. I need a minute. Gotcha.
You think you can just take out our leader?
You can teach a person how to draw, but you can't teach good taste.
Nice job, everyone.
What'll it be today, Envoy?
These will never.
What am I hitting? Not bad, Marius.